Hey everyone, back here with another Meta Smart Glasses video. Today I am going to demonstrate all of the features you can do within the Meta Smart Glasses and teach you guys how to turn on some of these features such as live AI and live translation. So let's jump right into this video. To start things off, the first three features with the Meta Smart Glasses, you don't really need to do anything in the Meta AI app. As long as you have the glasses set up and paired to your phone and have Meta AI turned on, which I believe now with the new transition to Meta AI from MetaView, it's on by default. I could be wrong about that, but these three features, you don't need to really do anything. All you need to just say is, hey Meta, and the following features. So here is the first feature we're going to be talking about is scan QR code. So in front of me, I have an Angry Nerds flyer that I got at MagFest, and I'm going to have the glasses scan the QR code of this. So all I would need to do is say, hey Meta, can you scan this QR code?
Link sent to your phone.
And it sends the link immediately to my phone so that I can go into the Meta AI app and go to the website, which is really neat. And I think this is very helpful, whether you're going out to eat, you're scanning a QR code on the menu, or if you're watching the news and there's a QR code that pops up, you can scan that and it sends, all the links to your phone, which is very helpful and convenient. So, this is one of my favorite features. I don't use it too much, but it is one of my favorite features with these glasses. So the next thing I want to talk about is the reminder feature. And to do this, all I would need to say is, hey Meta, could you remind me to message Jacob in 10 minutes?
Sure, I'll remind you to message Jacob today at 7:12 p.m.
And it will notify me within 10 minutes saying, hey, message Jacob. So this is another really useful feature. I use this a lot when I'm taking my dogs outside. I'll set a reminder to, let them in 10 minutes, just so that I don't lose track of time.
To recall
And it
reminders,
is very,
simply
very
open Meta
helpful.
and search by reminders.
So the final thing that I want to talk about is getting descriptions with the Meta glasses. So to get the glasses to describe things to you, all you'd really need to say is, hey Meta, look and tell me what you see.
I see a person on a video call on a tablet.
Hey Meta, can you tell me what I might be doing right now?
Take a photo for that, right?
Yes.
You appear to be video chatting with someone on your tablet.
What am I wearing?
You're wearing a blue shirt, sunglasses, and a blue cap.
Yeah, that's not really right. There is, however, detailed descriptions with the Meta glasses. Now, you have to go into the Meta AI app, go into the devices tab at the bottom, go under settings, tap on the glasses settings, scroll all the way down. You'll see a header that says accessibility. Right under that, it says Be My Eyes. And then right under that, you'll see detailed descriptions. Now, it currently doesn't work with the live AI, and the information may not be, as accurate, but it's way better than using the brief descriptions as you guys just saw. So here is a demo of me using the detailed descriptions now. Hey Meta, look and tell me what you see in front of me and make sure to describe it.
In front of you, I see a person holding holding a tablet. The person is sitting on a chair, and the chair is against a wall. The wall appears to be painted a light color, possibly beige or off-white. On the tablet screen, there is a video call or a selfie of a person wearing sunglasses and a hat. The person on the screen appears to be a young adult with a serious expression. The background of the room is cluttered with laundry baskets and other items, but the focus is on the person holding the tablet.
That is awesome. It just gave me a sweet detailed description. Now, that was way more detailed than it would have been with it not on, and I really love this feature, and I really hope this comes to live AI soon, because this is going to be very helpful when I'm navigating out and about, whether it's navigating through a store or navigating through a restaurant. I can get detailed descriptions, or if I'm going to a museum, I can have it describe things to me. So this is really cool, and this is like my top, 3 favorite features, just because of the level of details I can get. Before I talk about the next set of features with the Meta Smart Glasses, I thought I'd mention a couple of things. The first thing is that you are able to get the glasses to read text by saying, "Hey Meta, can you read what's in front of me?" And this works on a device, whether you're pointing at your phone or your iPad. You're able to get it to read boxes, you're able to get it to read stuff on the TV, you're able to get it to read stuff on a menu. And it all depends on the lighting with all of these features, because poor lighting isn't really the greatest with these glasses, especially with the camera quality. It's probably better to use your phone. The real ideal with these things is that you can do things hands-free and all with your voice for the most part. Also, you can take pictures or record videos, and this is my number one feature because I use this a lot for my channel. I record directly from my glasses, and the best thing about this is I can do it offline. So, if I disconnect my Bluetooth on my phone, I can still say, "Hey Meta, take a picture," or "Hey Meta, record a video." I just have to turn that Bluetooth back on to actually get access to those pictures and videos and have them uploaded to my phone, from the case, which is really, really, neat. And I really love this feature and how I can take pictures and record videos. So now let's move on to the next set of features that you would actually need to link the glasses to, like Messenger, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, or any music app. If you want to listen to music, you'd have to do the same thing. To connect your glasses to all of the Meta apps and the music apps, you need to go under your device tab in the MetaView app. From there, you'd go to your glasses settings, scroll all the way down until you see communications, and you'll see a list of the Meta apps like Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and your phone. And what you do is tap on one of those options. You would scroll down, gives you some information, and then it says connect. When you tap connect, it will open the app and have you tap on connect again within the app. Now, there's also options to get announced notifications, like messages and who's messaging you. And that's basically for Messenger and WhatsApp. Now, for Instagram and Facebook, that is actually for posting. So you can go live off of the glasses, and you can, take pictures and post them on your story, or, as a regular post, which is pretty neat. Now, your phone, it's a little trickier. You have to go into your settings and allow some permissions in your Bluetooth settings, but pretty much everything is the same by tapping that connect button and it opening an app, or sorry, the app that you chose, and tapping connect again. That's basically how you connect them from the glasses. Now, you have to make sure all of the apps that you want to connect to, you have to make sure that they are installed. Now, along with the music side of things, you would go to the devices tab in the MetaView app, or sorry, Meta AI app, and then you would go up to your glasses settings, scroll all the way down until you see connected apps. Then from there, you would tap on the app that you want to connect to: Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, and Audible. And I think there's another one too, but I can't think of it. Oh, yeah, I think it's Shazam. And basically, you would tap on one of those apps, scroll all the way down, tap on connect, and it would connect to those apps directly through the MetaView app, or you would be brought into the app you're trying to connect to and connect through that app. Basically, the same process as connecting the glasses to, Meta apps. So that is how you're able to connect all of these apps and be able to access more features within these glasses. So now let's jump into some of the features. Starting off with messaging people on the glasses. There's three ways you could do this. You could message through Messenger, WhatsApp, or your phone. And to do this, you'd activate the glasses, tell the glasses who you want to message, and include the app or service that you want to message off of. And then after it prompts you, you say your message. So let me show you what I mean. Hey Meta, message Jacob Shapiro on Messenger.
On Messenger, message Jacob Shapiro, right?
Yes.
To Jacob Shapiro, what's the message?
Hey Jacob, how's it going?
Message to Jacob Shapiro says, "Hey, Gakko, how is it going? Ready to send?"
Change it.
To Jacob Shapiro, what's the message?
Hey Jacob, how is it going?
Message to Jacob Shapiro says, "Hey Jacob, how is it going? Ready to send?"
Yes.
Sending message.
And there you go. So now the message sent over to my friend. Now I can also do an audio message. So I can do that same prompt, but instead of saying message, I could just say send an audio message and it will start recording, and then I can just, continue talking. And then when I'm done talking, it will ask me if I want to send it. Now with this, you can only do audio messages within Messenger and WhatsApp. Also, you can only reply directly with the glasses through Messenger and WhatsApp. So, unfortunately, with your phone, you can't reply directly. You have to activate the glasses and say message so and so on my phone, and you can't reply directly to messages, which sucks, but it is what it is. So now we're going to move over to the calling side of things with the glasses. When calling with the glasses, it's pretty much the same thing as messaging with the glasses. You would activate the glasses, say call so and so, and then followed by where you want to call. All of that is pretty much the same thing, just a different prompt. And some things to notice too is that you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot do FaceTime calls. So if you said FaceTime so and so directly to the Meta glasses, it will not do it. Also, when using the glasses camera, because you can double tap the action button on the top right of the glasses to turn your camera on when you're in a Messenger and WhatsApp call, it will not work in a FaceTime call. So those are some things to keep in mind when making calls with your glasses. Now let's move on to another feature with the glasses that I think is really cool. So this next feature that I want to talk to you guys about, which I think is really, really cool, and that is posting posts on Facebook or Instagram. Now, as far as I know, you're only able to post on your story. I think you can post on your feed as well. Haven't really figured this feature out too much just because I've never done this until now. but you're able to post photos or videos. And if you were to post a video from directly from the glasses, it can only be 15 seconds or shorter. So here's how it works. Hey Meta, can you take a picture and give me a detailed description of it?
The image appears to be a person's face on a screen, possibly from a video call or selfie. The person has a hat on and is wearing sunglasses. The background is not clearly visible.
Can you post that picture on my Instagram story?
Share last photo in your Instagram story.
Yes.
Sharing photo.
And there we go. It should be on my Instagram story. I don't know how well the video or the picture came out. Hopefully it came out really good. It's definitely not easy trying to do something like this when you can't see. But yeah, this is really, really cool. And, hopefully this improves better because it took me so many times trying to do this. Yeah, just for this video. So now that I got that out of the way, let's briefly talk about the music and basically how to activate it. Now you can do a toggle with the music with your preferred music app that you use, where you hold the glasses touchpad and it will automatically play your playlist, not that you made, but the playlist it thinks you should have. And that's really cool. I like that when I'm just randomly searching for music. But then you can also ask the glasses to play a specific song. So that is very helpful as well. And then there's also Shazam. So if you're out and about and you hear a song that you really like, you don't know what it is, you can have the glasses listen to the song for you and tell you the name of the song and the artist of the song, which is very, very helpful as well. So now that I got these features out of the way, let's go through the newer recent features, which is the live AI and the live translation. And we can do a recap on the Be My Eyes feature. So yeah, let's jump right into these. The first new feature I want to talk to you guys about is Live AI. For those of you guys who don't know what Live AI is, it's a feature that is now available with the Meta glasses where you can talk to the AI assistant on the glasses without having to prompt the glasses by saying the phrase and your question. So let me show you what I mean. Hey Meta, start live AI session.
Live AI session with video starting now. A
Hey,
cozy room with a tablet. What's on your mind?
hey, could you tell me what is in front of me? Basically what I'm doing, sorry.
You're sitting in a room with a tablet in front of you, and there's a person on the screen.
Does it look like I'm recording a video right now?
Yes, it looks like you're recording a video. The red circle in the top right corner of the screen is a common indicator that a recording is in progress.
Do you want to say anything to the audience that is watching this video? Meta?
Hello?
Hey, do you want to say anything to the audience that's watching this video? Okay, well, Meta doesn't like me. So what's cool too is I can tap the side of the
Close the
button
live AI
and it will
session and
pause
tap to
the
resume.
session and tap again and it will go back to the session, which is very helpful if you're in a crowded situation and you just need a break from the glasses telling you things and describing things to you because it picks up people's voices very easily. And there's times I'm using it and it will pick up my voice even when I'm talking to a family member or something, or when I am just talking, to myself, like, oh, I forgot this. It will pick that up and it's very annoying very quickly. So to access Live AI, to set it all up, I believe there's two different ways. I'm not really sure how to turn it on myself because I beta tested this. This is one of the features I got to play around with. But there's two different ways. One of the ways is to go into the Meta AI app, scroll through the bottom. I think there's a activity tab, which is right next to the device tab, which is the last tab on the Meta AI app. And you should see some sort of option for that Live AI as like a new notification. If you don't see it there, then you go into the devices tab and you scroll down. I think you scroll past the photo gallery and you'll see something that says like what you can do with your glasses, see all. You tap on that and you can scroll through that, and one of the options will be Live AI and talking with the glasses. So those two ways are what I know. Again, I'm not really sure just because I tested these, and how I activated it, it's by doing the early access toggle, which for any of you who don't know how to access that, you go to your settings, you go under the glasses settings, and you scroll all the way down until you see an option that says early access. You tap on that, and then you'll see Live AI and live translation. You tap on the Live AI, and it's like a toggle. It will bring you through like three different pages, and then you have to hit enable and then allow some permissions, and then you'll get Live AI. So, it's a really cool feature. I really love it. It's not perfect, and really, I'm just waiting for the day that I can have the Live AI describe things as I'm walking, around my house or walking down the sidewalk, or if I'm in a museum, I walk around the museum and it's describing things as I'm walking. Now, I think, once this comes, it's going to be very, very helpful for a lot of people, including myself. So now let's talk about live translation. Now, like I mentioned, the two previous ways to activate Live AI, that is also the case with live translation. You can do it through the activity tab or the devices tab, with both ways that I mentioned. Or if you're part of early access, you can check it there. Now, live translation is basically a lot similar to Live AI, being the fact that it's in real time. And when you activate or when you set up live translation, you tap on the toggle, and then you have to pick a language pair. So, for example, with mine, I have English from Spanish. So when people are talking in Spanish, it will translate it into English for me in my glasses so that I can understand what people are saying. Now, this isn't something that I would use every day, and the fact is that there's a lot of people
Paused
that's
live AI session will automatically end in
oh,
5 minutes.
so a lot of the things with the live translation is that I don't really have anyone that speaks a different language, so that's why I don't use it every day. However, with live, sorry, with yeah, live translation, I like to play around with it just because it's fun. So let me show you what it can do. Hey Meta, start live translation.
Starting live translation from Spanish to English.
Hola,
Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
hola, estoy muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? ¿Hay algo en lo que te pueda ayudar hoy?
I'm very good. Thank you. What about you? There is something that can help you today.
I'm doing good. I'm playing around with the Meta Smart Glasses live translation feature.
Eso suena fascinante. ¿Cómo está funcionando la función de traducción en vivo?
That sounds
¿Notas que hace una
fascinating.
buena traducción?
How is the live translation function working? Notes that make good translation.
It's working pretty well. I'm actually recording a video for my YouTube channel. Anything you want to say to the audience? Anything brief?
Claro. Saludos a todos los seguidores del canal de YouTube de Scott del J. Astraker. Espero que estén disfrutando del contenido sobre tecnología para personas ciegas y con discapacidad visual. Sigan explorando y aprendiendo.
So as you guys can see, it doesn't work perfectly. Doesn't pick up everything. However, it is a really, really cool feature, and I really love it. The last feature I want to talk about is Be My Eyes. Be My Eyes is an app where it connects blind or low vision people with a sighted volunteer to get assistance. So the volunteer is able to help you, whether that's reading text to you, describing your surroundings, or even helping you find things you may have dropped. Now, previously, you would have to open the app and tap on call volunteer and move your phone just right to be able to have the volunteer help you. But now they partnered with Meta where you can just say, hey, Meta, be my eyes, and it will connect you right to a sighted volunteer. And you move your head just right, left or right, not much, and they can easily see what you're doing, which is a huge game changer and it makes things so much easier. So here's a demo of me playing around with the Be My Eyes. In front of me, I have two pairs of glasses. One pair is sunglasses, and the other pair is a regular pair of glasses. So I'm going to call a volunteer and have them tell me what's what. Hey Meta, be my eyes. Hello. Hey, so I got a couple of pairs of glasses in front of me, and they're pretty much, the same thing. Can you tell me what pairs, the sunglasses pair and the other pair is the normal glasses pair? Okay, and the sunglasses are to my right? Okay, so normal glasses to the left, sunglasses pair to the right. Okay. Thank you very much. Yep, have a nice day. Bye. So now that you guys know how Be My Eyes works with the glasses, let's talk about how to set it up and just really my overall thoughts with the glasses in general. So to set up Be My Eyes and pair it with the Meta glasses, you have to go into the Devices tab in the Meta AI app, tap on Settings, then you want to tap on the glasses settings, scroll all the way down until you see the accessibility header, and then right under there, you'll see an option that says Be My Eyes. You tap on that, it will bring up a menu, and you scroll down the information and it says Connect. Tap on that. Then it will open the Be My Eyes app, and there'll be some more information, and right under that, it will say Connect. You tap on that, and there you go. The Be My Eyes app is connected with the Meta Smart Glasses. Now, my overall thoughts with the glasses. I really love them. I use them every single day, and I would really recommend these glasses to someone who's blind or low vision. However, these glasses definitely have some issues. I think probably just because I've been beta testing a lot with these things, doing many different projects. But there are times that I can't get the glasses to call a volunteer, or I can't use the live AI correctly or live translation correctly, or just some of the other features like describing things to me. Throughout this video, I had to do several takes on the demos just because it wouldn't work correctly. So really recommend them, but there are some downsides, and that's just tip of the iceberg. There's also battery life. Mine drain ridiculously fast, again, because of beta testing. But yeah, So that is going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Catch you all in the next one.